Hi, and welcome to Coleman Tarot. My name is H.E. Coleman, and this is the Game of Thrones reading. I am really excited. My boyfriend got me this amazing tarot deck of Game of Thrones, and I wanted to share it with all of you, so I'm going to be doing Game of Thrones readings this month and probably next month as well. He also got me this little paperweight for new subscribers. For all my subscribers, I'm going to put all of your names into a pile and pick one at random for this little direwolf. I told him I wasn't going to be doing my giveaways anymore. I had a couple of giveaways the last few months, and I said, okay, I'm finally done the giveaways. And he said, not yet. Give away this little cute little direwolf. So that comes in a nice gift box, and it comes with this little book all about the Stark family. Okay? So that is going to be the prize for this month. Now, that's about it. I guess we'll just get started. Okay? Here we go. Okay, Capricorn, here we go. I'm really excited to do this one because the readings have been going really well. And a lot of cool stuff happening for people. Okay, so I can't wait to see what's coming up for Capricorn. Also, I'm really excited today because in addition to the new deck and the new setup here for this month and probably for next month, I just finished today. I am officially halfway through my new book. I've written 3 other books. This is my 4th book, and I'm really excited that I'm halfway through. It's a spiritual book about... Let's see what your first card's going to be first. Oh, not want to go down. It's the Wheel of Fortune upside down. Okay, awesome. Then we have the Lovers. Okay, my book is the new book is a spiritual book about how you can use spirituality to have a much happier life and to guide you and to kind of access the signs of the universe. How to use spirituality to de-stress and relax and have a great life. Not have so much pressure. Okay, so that should be out in like 3 or 4 months, I think. We'll see. I'll let you know when I get done the rough copy. Alrighty, guys, this is what we have. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And this is what's flipping around. Did you see when I was trying to put it down? I just kept flipping all over the place. The Wheel of Fortune is constantly turning. Now, when it's upside down, it doesn't mean that it's turning to the negative. I'll have to see the other cards to check for sure, but I know that you've got the star here, which is coming true. It doesn't necessarily mean when it's upside down that your wheel is turning in reverse and things are going bad or anything. You're still having a turn of fortune, but it's just saying that it's not going to be. It might not be exactly what you're hoping for or what you're wishing for. But you do have the star here, so maybe it will be. But usually the Wheel of Fortune just keeps turning. So you might be disappointed when something turns a certain way and then it's just going to turn around again, okay? When it's upside down like that, it doesn't mean that fortune is turning against you. Of course not, but it does mean that sometimes you expect something to be perfect and it might not be perfect, or you might have a turn of fortune that totally just like throws you for a loop. You could say, oh my gosh, this would be excellent if I was prepared for it, but just like boom, it just hit me, and at first I was just shocked, and then later on I realized how great it is. Okay. So you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. That means your fortunes are definitely turning. It's always going to be turning. Then you have, but the 2 things right next to it are awesome. You have the Lovers. There they are, John and Ingrid. Ingrid. It's Egret at the top of the hill. So they finally reached the top of the hill. They finally got to the top of the hill. And then you have the star, which is coming true. Excellent. This is hope. The light at the end of the tunnel, it's hope for the future. Hope, optimism, saying things are going to turn out, finally feeling like someone's on your side. Now, with the wheel, and then you have the Page of Cups right there. And the Page of Cups, that's good news of an emotional nature. So you have, when the wheel's turning, you have these 3 great cards right around you. You have good news. Here you have Bran with a fish. He's like, I wasn't expecting that. That's awesome. Bran, right there. With the good news, then you have the wishes coming true, and then you have romance. So your wheel is, it looks to me like your Wheel of Fortune is definitely turning up. Definitely turning better. Things are definitely turning better. Okay, then you have the 10 of Cups. Okay, definitely. This card is about happiness and fulfillment. So definitely your Wheel of Fortune is going in a great way. All right, now here you have the 7 of Spears. Now, the 7 of Spears is about standing up for yourself. You see how here, the Unsullied here, he's defending himself against the Sons of the Harpy. He is saying, look, you all think you can take me, but I'm the Unsullied, so I'm way better than you. I can take all of you guys if I have to. That's going to be you. Your opinion, whatever your opinion is about this wish coming true, and it can be about the relationship because it's about, you got the Page of Cups there, which is good news emotionally wise. You're going to get good news, and other people might try to talk you out of it, or other people might not think it's such great news, but you're going to say, no, I know what I want. I know what's good for me. I know I'm really happy about this. So no one's going to be able to talk you out of it. Okay? Then your obstacle. Now, did we do the 10 of Cups? Yeah, we did. Your obstacle here is the Hermit. And the Hermit is usually the card that Capricorns get all the time, which is about going off on your own and thinking about what you need and what you want and really analyzing what your goals for the future. That pretty much is Capricorn. They do that constantly, where they go off and they analyze everything and plan everything and, really being wise and kind of seeing everything that's going on around them. This is your obstacle. So I think your obstacle might be, and you got the crow there that he's looking at. I think your obstacle might be that you're spending so much time by yourself planning everything that you're not really going out there and doing anything. Maybe that's what the problem is. Maybe you're not having enough fun. Okay? Now, over here, your outcome is the 10 of Swords. Sorry about that. My dog barks all the time. And if you look at the other videos, it's the same thing. Like, whenever she barks, I stop the video and then I start again. And no matter how far away I put her, you can still hear her. She's really loud. Okay, here we have the 10. This is your outcome. The 10 of Swords. And the 10 of Swords, this is a really good one. The 10 of Swords is about an ending, okay? It's like a definite ending. So it's cutting something out of your life that doesn't work anymore. You've done something for a while. It was working for you. Then it kind of got stale. And you just say, that's it. I just want to end this and just start something new. Okay? Start a whole new chapter. Whole new season. Whatever it's going to be. All right? So over here you have, as I said before, you have the Hermit as an obstacle. And then you have an ending. So I think that maybe the ending is to isolation. Or maybe the ending is to work. Maybe you're going to take a little bit of a vacation. Take a couple days off. And do something else, okay? Because I think that you might be spending a lot of time planning the future, a lot of time working towards something for the future, and not necessarily enough time having fun. Because with the Star and the Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune turning and the good news and standing up for yourself and the 10 of Cups, this is all stuff that's really like, except for the standing up for yourself, it's blissful and happy and feels vacation-y. So you might have a vacation. You might just get some money and say, you know what, I'm going to do something fun. I'm going to start a new hobby. I'm going to do something fun. I think I see fun because I don't see a lot of work. At least up to now, we haven't had a work card. Okay? So over here, this is the stuff that's hidden from you. You have the King of Swords. And this guy, if he's your boss, this is a card about authority, okay? If this guy's your boss, you definitely don't want to be slacking off. You definitely don't want this guy. I mean, if you're undead, you don't want to tick off your boss, all right? So this card, the 10 of Swords, is about authority. It's about somebody coming in there and saying, I'm going to lay down the law. I got to be in charge here. With the ending thing, it can be that you're just ending somebody's control over you, although we don't have the Devil card yet. I think that with the King of Swords, it seems very negative, obviously, and blue. So it can be that you're ending a blue period where you've been upset about something. It can be that you're ending someone, like I said, just chopping someone's control off from you and saying, yay, freedom, and having fun and being blissful and stuff like that. Okay, over here you have the Fool. There's Tyrion, and Tyrion has a lot of times in his life where he has to start over. He has to start this, then he goes this path, and then he gets to start this, and then he starts this path, and then, so he's always finding himself in situations like sticky situations, and he's always starting over. But he never just gives in and says, that's it, I quit. He always says, well, time to start a new thing, time to start a new job, time to serve a new king, time to serve a new this, time to serve a new that. Okay, so that's what he does. He finds his way. And he's got the light there because no matter what happens, he finds a way. He's very smart. If you're very smart, no matter what happens, you'll find a way. Now, what that means for you with the Fool is starting something new. Whether you're starting a new relationship, a new phase of your relationship. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers, you could be starting a new phase in your relationship with your partner. You could be saying, let's do something fun. Let's do something that we've always wanted to do with the Star card there. Okay, so it's either a new relationship, a new phase of the relationship, or a new hobby because you seem very fulfilled and happy. Now, and if you have a hobby, by the way, if you start a new relationship or a new hobby, other people might not agree with it because you've got this card here. So other people might not agree with it and they might say, you're crazy and you have to stand up for yourself. The Two of Coins. This is the last thing that's hidden from you. The Two of Coins is about balance. Okay? Balance. And you know, you have here on the table, across from the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Lovers and then you have the Star. To me, with balance, this is about your relationship and your dreams. Balancing, okay? Balancing things out. Because here you're alone and you're just saying, whether you're a girl or a guy, doesn't really matter. But it says here, like, you're alone and you have hopes and dreams and you're looking out the window and you're saying, what do I want? What do I want to do? And then over here you have the Lovers and you're not really thinking about anything except for that moment. Okay, you have to have a balance between that. Because with the Hermit as your obstacle as well, you don't want to just be planning by yourself all the time. You also want to spend some time with other people and have some connections and have some fun. Okay? Now, your spiritual card. Oh, so I'm going to go to your spiritual card first. And then I'm going to get to the, wrap it up with my final thoughts about this. All right. You have the dog. And this says loyalty, sincerity, and unconditional love. Okay, unconditional love. So think of the people that are in your life when you're balancing things out. Think of the people in your life that you love and make sure that you spend some time with them. Also with the Wheel of Fortune too. I'm just noticing, you know, it has the Starks, the Lannisters, and the Baratheons, okay? And then it has Daenerys Stormborn, I believe, on here too. So the wheel is always turning, and what this means when it's upside down is that sometimes it's not your turn. It looks like this month it is your turn because you've got all these great things happening. But just remember who's in the bottom of the wheel, okay? Remember who's, you know, if you're on the top, remember who's in the bottom, and if you're on the bottom, remember that it might not be your turn to be on the top. All right? I see a really great month for you though, so I wouldn't worry about that so much. But just remember who's on the bottom, and remember to give them some unconditional love. Okay, over here you have. You have the Sphinx. And it says, choose your words carefully. Choose your words carefully because you don't want to end up on the bottom of the wheel again so quickly if you have a falling out with someone. Choose your words carefully because otherwise you might be cutting someone out of your life, or they might be cutting you out of their life. I don't think someone's cutting you out because I don't see... I see a good connection with you with someone else over here, and I also don't see any sadness cards. I think whatever you're cutting out of your life, it's going to be something positive, like you need to get rid of it. So that's what I see for that. I think that this thing here, I see every other card here looks really happy, except for the fact that you have to stand up for yourself. Okay? With this card here where you have to stand up for yourself, here you have the traitors, and here you're fighting somebody, and here somebody stabbed in the back. I really feel like other people, don't let them ruin, like burst your bubble, because you have the Ten of Cups here, which is happiness, blissfulness. Lovers are happy. The Star card's happy. The Wheel of Fortune's great. Don't let other people burst your bubble, okay? Don't let other people come at you and say, I'm gonna ruin your happiness by mentioning the fact that you shouldn't be with this person, or I'm gonna tell you your new hobby sucks, or I'm gonna, you know, whoever these people are. Even if it's the internet, like even if it's people on the internet that are bugging you and saying, you know, like I get that sometimes where I'll go on Facebook or whatever, I'll go on, I try not to spend too much time on these things, but if someone comments on my video and says, you're not doing this right, or I think you suck, or whatever they say, sometimes I would take it to heart and I just, like the whole day I'm upset and just think, what, you know, like why does somebody say things like this, and why do people do this, and why do people in the news do terrible things to each other, and why does this happen, and I'm going to fight with this person about my opinion about this, and then I realize, you know, like it's such a waste because you could literally argue with people forever on the internet about anything, and it's a huge time waster because you're never going to convince them of anything. So if somebody is trying to fight with you about whatever you believe in, whatever you care about, whatever you're excited about, argument to strengthen your faith, or argument to strengthen your relationship is great, but argument just for the sake of people being rude or whatever, that's not going to help you. That's just a time waster. So you might need to cut that out of your life as well. Cut out anything that's negative that's going to try to burst your bubble, because the Ten of Cups is really bliss in every area of your life, like bliss with relationships, with your career, just even if it's not permanent, just feeling really happy, okay? And you don't want somebody to come along like this and with their sharp spears and burst your bubble. Like you don't want, like when you get to Marine and you take over the city or whatever, that you all of a sudden have all these, sons of the harpy jumping up trying to ruin everything, So if that happens, try to not let people in that are going to be destroying the happiness that you've built, okay? All right. So that is going to be your month. Remember that your obstacle is don't spend too much time alone, and you're going to be very close to someone. Your outcome is cutting something out that you don't need, someone or something, or even if it's just trolls on the internet, cutting something out and not paying attention to it if it's going to ruin what you already have, because it looks like things are going really well, and I don't want your fortune to go back down because you're busy focused on something that's not going to make you happy when you have so much happiness in your life right now. The lovers, good news, wishes coming true. You have wonderful things happening. Don't let somebody else come along and ruin that. Don't let the sons of the harpy into your life, okay? All right. Have a great month. Bye.